Hi guys. So it is me solo here. Well, for the moment. We will see how long I get by myself. But normally it's always like family stuff and us on the go somewhere. Let's try that again because Cyrus, of course, is banging essential oil containers everywhere. Basically, what I'm going to do today, we are at 38 weeks, which means our baby can come here at any given moment. I'm going to try to get through this. This is going to be all about what's in my hospital bag. You guys know I already have 3 kids, so I'm going to try to get through this and make sure I do not forget anything. But I just wanted to do something a little bit different on our channel and just give you guys...
Hit a bell, subscribe.
Yep, comment down below, hit subscribe, and hit the bell, as Calvin just said. Okay, so this is our 4th baby and our 4th boy. And I don't claim to know everything about parenting, but what I do know is I have overpacked on many of our hospital visits and not used half of the things. And so I am going to make sure that this time around we packed only what we needed. So I'm going to take you along for what you actually need in your bag based on what I've actually used. So hope you guys stay tuned to watch it all. What I feel like is last time I brought way too many things to carry, and it made Rick where he had to go back to the truck multiple times to grab all of our things. So I try to pack light and with as few mini items as possible.
For me?
Yes, for you.
Awesome.
So I am just bringing our small carry-on suitcase, which I just got a new one. Rick was like, why do you need a new one? And I absolutely needed a new one.
We have a carry-on.
I didn't like the carry-on, so it was old. So we got a new carry-on case and then literally just a duffel bag. And then I am kind of strange. I like having some of my own pillows. So we'll have our pillows, and that will be really the only other extra item that we'll have to bring outside of these 2 bags. So it should make it really easy when we're pretty crazy. With having less items, it's just going to make it easier for Rick to tend to me, because yes, he will have to tend to me and the baby and everything. And so this will make it easier for us to get in and out. Plus, we also, when we leave, we're going to be leaving with our baby, so we'll have our car seats. So it's just less things to really think about. So I'll have my duffel bag. I'll make sure I'll link the products below, but this duffel bag is, the inside of it is waterproof, so it's really nice if you guys have any spills. And then I also have this luggage set that I got on sale as well, because I'm not really trying to pay an arm and a leg for luggage these days, especially when we're not really traveling that much. But I try to divide everything up in travel packing cubes, just because it makes it a lot easier to know where to go, rather than everything getting messy in your suitcase. So I would really recommend these. I will have these linked down below, but I just got these off Amazon, and it just makes it where, hey, when I'm looking for toiletry stuff or when I'm looking for Rick's things, I can know what packaging cube to go to. So I'm going to start with the things that are a little bit maybe of the fluff items that I decided to bring that are not crucial for your hospital bag.
Because some of this is crucial.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, some things are mega crucial. So, starting off with, I like this idea of when you have the baby and they're in the hospital bassinet, that you have the sign up that says when they're born. So I've already kind of started it, because the last thing we want to be doing at the hospital, we want to be, you know, enjoying our time with our baby, not putting the letters on. So I started the first process. So if you guys do not know, our baby's name is going to be Taryn Newton. His name is not going to be Cash Money Newton.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes. I'm going to call him Cash Money.
You are not going to call him Cash Money, but we will probably call him Cash, but his full name is Cashin. So this will go in his bassinet behind him, and then he'll be laying here with a bassinet, in the bassinet with the swaddle on. Yeah. So this is something for the picture photo ops. So then I just brought the extra letters and numbers for us to finish it when we figure out when he's going to be born. So then I got another one that is pretty small. So this is another prop that you guys can use for the hospital, and we'll use this as another prop that just says his name, and it will be in there with his bassinet. Okay, so the next one is I have divided up for now captions items. And so this is gonna be his coming home outfit, which I think is super adorable.
No,
and then I wanted Calvin, quit being the peanut gallery. So I gave the disclaimer beforehand. My children are in and out. If you guys are new to our page, and just my Instagram in general, I typically do not like to lock my children out of the room. So that is why they are here. Okay, so this is his coming home outfit that came with a hat. And then I have this swaddle blanket that will be for photo ops as well, and it just says cash in repeated, and it has a matching hat. So this will be like another photo op thing. So
I thought we got the one with the dollar sign on it.
You know what? So again, these are things that are not mandatory. I mean, of course you'll need to have an outfit coming home with your baby, but you do not need to get anything personalized. That was a personal choice. Still trying to figure out how this is going to be having a 2-year-old and then our newborn. We have never had kids with an age gap this close before, so this is going to be interesting. Next item is another kind of photo op, and just for myself, this is not going to be my essential like hospital stuff, but I did get matching hospital gown and swaddle blanket for photo op as well. Unfortunately, with everything with COVID, we cannot have our photographer, but thankfully we are bringing our camera. That's another thing that I recommend, is that you guys make sure to bring your camera. We are going to bring an extra camera battery, and then Rick is just going to snap it, and then whenever there's like pictures between Rick and I, we'll just have a tripod. So I would recommend bringing your camera, extra battery, and a tripod as well. This is another hospital gown. And then I had to get some extra hospital socks. So those are going to be the...
You're so extra.
I am admitting, this is the fluff portion of it. And this are just things that I found out like afterwards. I'm like, I wanted to be in more of the hospital than their hospital gown for pictures. And so... learning from that last experience, that's why I got some of these. And then I wanted to have options of our hospital pictures with captions. So it's going to look a lot different since we won't have a photographer, and we won't have our family that can visit. The boys won't meet them until we're home. So I'm like, let's just do as much as we can while we're there by ourselves. All right, so the next one up, we're going to talk a little bit about electronics. I already kind of talked to you guys about making sure that you guys bring a camera. And then also we ordered a long cable for our iPhone chargers, just so we can make sure that we can still be on our phones, because I know with our family not being here, we're gonna have to do a lot of like FaceTime and sending pictures. And so this is a way that it could reach the hospital bed. Another thing, these are optional things, but we feel like it's our 4th baby. We want to make this fun. We want to have a good time there, and we just want to really kind of remember this last time in life, just having our 4th baby and our last baby. So we did bring a Bluetooth speaker. So we're going to play some music while I'm in labor and just like tell me relax. And then even afterwards, we just like listening to music in general. So we just found this portable Bluetooth speaker, and the sound quality on this one, I will link it below, is amazing. Another thing that I am definitely bringing, so we bring our Amazon Fire Stick wherever we go.
Everywhere.
We bring it on vacations.
Disney, Colorado.
Everywhere we bring it. So we are also bringing our Fire Stick. It's not packed yet because we're...
Colorado every day.
Yes, Calvin, why do you keep trying to in? I know you love Colorado. But we are bringing our Fire Stick. We love watching shows, and sometimes like the hospital, we don't know what their situation with their cable is, and Rick and I love watching shows together. So we are bringing our Fire Stick. I highly recommend you do that. If you guys have Fire Stick or anything similar to that, definitely bring it, because you're going to be there, you're probably going to be up, and why not have a good time? Case in point, when we had Cyrus, we're a football family, we were watching on our Fire Stick football. So I just think that since you're going to be there, why not? Now, also, hospitals are a little bit different right now. Some are having you leave in 24 hours. My hospital is not like that, so we will have kind of a similar experience. Another thing is, since I have gestational diabetes, they have to test the baby's blood sugar for 24 hours. So we probably would have never been discharged within 24 hours anyway. So we will still have our normal 2-day stay. So just some extra things that are on our list is I go through a ton of water when I'm at the hospital, and I just wanted to bring my own personal one. You will get your own water bottle, but I'm just kind of weird. I like having my own personal one, but every hospital will give you a water. Like, you have endless water if you need it. So this is not mandatory, but it's just something I like to have for me. Another thing is I like having my own comfortable blankets. So I did bring my favorite blanket, my Barefoot Dreams blanket. So that is another, I just want this to feel really comfortable. And I felt like last time I was at the hospital, like I was like, man, I want this to feel more like at home. So I'm just bringing a little bit more things that are personalized.
You could have did a home birth.
Yes, I could have, but I do not want to do that. So I need an epidural. Another few extra things is Rick is responsible for all of our documents. So he'll have like all of our insurance information. So I don't even need to worry about that. So next up is I'm bringing my Boppy Pillow. The reason why, if you guys hear background noise, it is because we have a toddler running around here. So I bring my Boppy Pillow by choice. It is going to be completely personal preference. But at my last hospital visits, the lactation consultant was always propping the pillows, and it just wasn't comfortable for me. And so I was like, why not just bring our Boppy Pillow, especially since we have it. You can bring any of your Boppy Pillows, whatever you feel is comfortable. But this is a personal preference based on our last experience at the hospital. Keeping up with breastfeeding, I do intend to breastfeed. So I am also going to bring my nursing bra. I'm only bringing like a couple of them, just because I don't want to be in a regular bra, but I don't always want to be like airing it out and having no bra. So I decided to bring a couple nursing bras. Additionally, I do not bring my breast pump. I don't feel like I've ever needed it. Calvin, please get out on the camera. Go. Okay, you can go. You can go.
Okay,
Exit.
don't let me go.
Okay, go play. You can play some video games for me. I do not bring my breast pump. That is a personal preference because every hospital that we've been at, they have always had a breast pump that we can use. And then a lot of times they're also instructing you and showing you how to use a breast pump, which at this point I do know how. So I am not personally bringing my breast pump. I am only going to bring like 1 or 2 nursing pads. The reason being is because my milk never has come in at the hospital. So
This will be the time that boy Joker like whoosh.
So I am not personally bringing my nursing pads or really anything. I'm not bringing my ointment, nothing yet. So then to dive into toiletries, I often before like brought too much stuff, and then one time I didn't bring enough and the hospital didn't have a lot, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna bring my essentials. So I packed our toiletries in between these 2 packages, and I just got travel sizes for everything just because it makes it easier. So I got travel deodorant.
Okay, so my toiletries is gonna be in a pink leopard carry case.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I got travel body wash, and I got travel men's. So Rick has his own stuff. Rick has his own deodorant, toothbrush. So I just brought the essentials. So like everything that you need for showering. I'm also bringing our flip-flops for the shower as well. And I just did some ones that I already had in my closet.
You didn't buy special flip-flops?
You know what? Our toothbrushes. So all of your essential toiletries that you do daily, I would still bring, like your face wash, in my opinion. And if you don't end up using them because the hospital has it, you just bring it home with you. I also decided to bring, so let's talk about after you have the baby and that whole situation that's happening post-baby. The hospital will give you like the mesh underwear, pads, everything that you need to really handle the bleeding afterwards. So I've been through that experience. I know that they give me everything that I need, but I just wanted to try a few other things. For the mesh underwear is not really the best situation. I don't really like it. So I probably will wear it, but I also decided to do some Depends. So this is, you should see Rick's face right now. So these are some Depends, and it's like ultra strength, and it's just some underwear because I am not gonna like put my normal underwear in this situation to be soiled. So I just bought a couple of these. We will see. Cyrus. Additionally, they will give you your squirt bottle to clean that area down there. I do have the Freedom Mom whole postpartum kit for when I come home. And so I am making the choice not to bring it because there has never been a time at the hospital that I have felt like I needed some postpartum items and the hospital did not provide. Actually, you will get a lot of those items, so where you can even take them home. So I'm like, why put my dollars into things that I'm already going to get? So the Witch Hazel comes in my Freedom Mom kits.
Witch Hazel?
It's just like, you know, some aloe, and then cooling pads. All of that stuff came in my Freedom Mom kits. I just thought I would have Rick, my dear husband, grab this. So this is what my Freedom Mom kit came in. And so this has your disposable underwear, so kind of like what you would get from the hospital, a cooling pad, like a cooling pad liners, and then healing foam. And so I am making the choice not to bring these, but these will be at home waiting for me when I get home from the hospital, because I have had everything that I needed at the hospital. I have never felt like, man, I am missing out. So that is another personal choice. You can feel free to bring your own things, but another thing that I did get is I got the Freedom Mom bottle spray with a nozzle that is easy for squirting down in that situation. So personal preference again.
Is it a whole situation?
It is a situation down there. I'm not going to lie. I don't mean to scare you. Well, you have 4 kids, so you get it. Rick is a big assistance in this whole postpartum thing. So that is personal preference, but do not feel concerned that you will not have what you need. Even me bringing my own like pads, trying this out, like the Depends, that is just something I'm trying out, but it's not necessary. Another thing is, of course, I am bringing my makeup. Not that I'm gonna be like sitting there trying to be super cute and everything like that, but I am bringing just some basics, just so I don't look like a complete zombie when we do take pictures. I am bringing some extra hair ties. Since I have braids, I got these larger ones so I could be able to put all of my hair up in a bun, because I probably do not want it on my shoulders as I'm trying to. What is funny?
You remember the picture when we had Cameron?
If I can find this picture, I will insert this picture below. But after my first child, nobody in my family
they did you wrong.
Rick was
I
had my hair up in a ponytail, and it was literally like hair sticking out everywhere. And so that is hence why I'm in braids right now, because it's an easy hairstyle. It's easy to look decent. And in all of these photo ops, my hair is like all crazy, but it's all good because I was having a baby. I was birthing a human.
Boom. There it is.
So this is my toiletry bags, and they just simply go in here. Moving on, I am bringing some slippers, which these things are amazing. They are memory foam. They are so nice, so you don't have to be on the cold hospital floor. I am bringing a robe, and then depending on what time of year you give birth, your coming home outfit will look a little bit differently. So I know when we had Cyrus in November, I had like a zip up jacket and sweatpants, but I am bringing this dress, and it's just an easy throw on dress, and it's actually a nursing dress. So like the top comes up when I need to nurse. So this is really what I'm planning on going home in, something easy, because it's going to be like 90 degrees. So
I'm coming home in some Gucci loafers.
Anyway, another thing is I put in just this travel, just some more of my nursing bras in here, and then I doubt I will use them a lot, but there was one night that I was like, man, it would be kind of nice to have my own pajamas. So I just brought my one nightgown just to be able to be comfortable if I'm feeling like I want my own. So this is buttoned down, so it's easy for me to nurse and access for the baby. I do not like the hospital socks. So
You crazy.
No.
Those hospital socks are legit.
Then you can have
I am. I'm going to have my toes on.
So it's just slipping right into our pouch for our carry-on bag. But off Amazon, again, Amazon always for the win. I ordered my own and they're super comfortable. So I'm bringing my own hospital socks. And then I packed some of Rick's socks here. We are not bringing any baby items outside of the car seats, the Boppy, which I told you I'm bringing, and his coming home outfit. So if you are a new mom, the hospital has given us everything. They have given us bottles when we had a supplement formula for Cyrus. They have given us everything, diapers, anything that you could possibly need. So you do not need that. You will probably even come home with extra diapers. So just save yourself some space. And that is not anything that is important that you need to even waste room unless it's just a personal preference of a specific brand that you guys want to use. But all of your baby items will be covered in the hospital.
I like the free brand.
Another thing is, if you're a new mom, I would recommend that you guys start figuring out your car seat situation. I know that that's not like technically what's in your hospital bag, but you will have to, of course, bring your baby out with you. And so Rick is actually going to be hooking up our car seat base this weekend. And then we have our car seat that's going to be in our trunk right now just because of the other kiddos. But whenever I do go in labor, so he doesn't have to like come back. So our hospital with COVID is basically a lower level hospital. So they have not had huge outbreaks of COVID. So their guidelines are not maybe as strict as some other areas. They still only allow one visitor at a time, but Rick is able to come and go as he pleases. But
I wish they would try to keep me out.
But my dad is coming in to help the boys. He's driving down, and so hopefully that will make it where Rick doesn't have to leave, because it's just kind of a pain as I'm trying to adjust to things. It's nice having him there the entire time.
Because I am a birthing coach, a lactation consultant, a motivational speaker.
He thinks that, truly, this man thinks that he's a lactation consultant. He will be in there getting in the trenches of that whole situation.
Like, girl, put it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I do like him being there the entire time, so I try to think of everything. And so I'm going to let him kind of dive into some of his items. We'll see if he even knows what to bring. Dad, do you know any of the things that are packed?
Yeah.
Did you pack anything for your suitcase?
If it was me, I had some hoop shorts and a t-shirt. And like, hey, push.
He did not pack one item in his suitcase.
These are my Versace's.
I packed some slippers for him. This one is going to be a nicer suite. This is a newly built labor and delivery unit. Mm-hmm. And so I think he even gets like a full bed in this.
No couch this time.
So I was like, he'll probably want some slippers. So I did get him some new slippers. But, tell the people what is in your...
I got some underwear. I got some shorts. And some pajamas, y'all. It's low maintenance, you know what I'm saying? I don't need
what are your essentials for dads?
Essentials for dads. Extra batteries for your camera, cell phone charger. High maintenance dads or dads like me?
Okay.
Some sort of electronics. And that's really all you need. We have the easiest part of the whole thing. Just
show up, essentially.
Go, babe, go. You know what I'm saying?
So I did separate Rick's stuff out. I put Rick's stuff on this side.
Thank you. Mind you, I commend you on your package job. She normally does, she thinks she can pack, but it's normally never neat. This is the neatest packing that I have seen you ever do.
I packed him 2 sets of pajamas. Depending on your time of year, I just packed him only 1 pair of pants because we are in Texas.
Those are pants.
Yes, those are pants. Didn't even know. I did pack him 2 outfits, so he has 2 sets of outfits that are matching. And then, of course, my husband does undershirts and his underwear. I won't put his little underwear on blast.
Why not? You put your Depends out there. Hey, if you can rock Depends and ointments.
You know what?
They might even like my brand of underwear.
And then I packed his socks. So, He is pretty much good to go. And then, of course, the Fire Stick is applicable to him. The speaker is applicable to him.
Might be an Xbox.
There will not be an Xbox coming into this.
Wait
so
for 3 days.
This is kind of what's in our hospital bag. And this is all things that we kind of figured out through trial and error of having, now this will be our 4th time going through it. So I don't think we overpacked. I think that I did pretty well.
You did great.
This time around.
This time around.
So I hope that this is going to help you guys on your journey. I will also have a recap of all of this on my blog as well, where you guys can see it. So I'll put that link down below as well.
Hey, if you haven't already, I don't know why you haven't, but if you have not already, please don't forget, go ahead and click subscribe, because it's going to be a baby coming soon. You probably want to see that.
Oh, and our house is, like, seriously, our plumbing went in our house.
Plumbing went in. They're getting ready to pour a foundation. We got stuff happening. It's not just babies. We got babies, houses, crazy children, 3 dogs.
Crazy husband.
Don't forget, click subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and let us know what you think. Have you used this stuff? Did you need less? Did you need more? Comment down below. Thanks for joining us.